Hello everyone, Rainier Games here, and we're back with another Planetbase episode. This is then episode 13. And in the last episode we did plan out a lot more buildings we're going to be building. So we're kind of going to be continuing with that in this episode. Hopefully we get it done with all of this. I'm not too worried about the bioplastic. But it's more the metal that worries me, because that's going to take forever. We did also do a trade, and this is going to be giving us the tomato DNA, which then is going to be completing our text here, which is then going to give us a milestone, the crazy? Yes. And then we're just missing two more, and that is to make a monolith and get population of 300. So we're getting there. Of course, we're just 1/3 still, as we did lose some people in the last one. But we're gonna be changing that rather soon, I hope. I can't guarantee it, but I hope. And I kind of want to check out... Okay, we have 2 miner drills there, and there, and there. So we have 4 drill robots. And as you can see, there's a lot of ore being digged up, but not that much being processed. And that I don't like. That is definitely what something I don't like. But I can see what could be the potential issue, and that is because a worker is set to also carry, as they normally are the carriers of the colony, normally. And as we do have trade ships, they will try to respond to this before doing any of the classical work they need to do. And that's gonna potentially be an issue for our big construction here, if we want it to ever be done. As you can see, there's a worker, and another worker. So the workers are always constantly trying to carry stuff. And that's why it would be nice with a lot of carrying robots. But yeah. So that is the issue there. Of course, when the trader ship here takes off, we don't need to worry too much about that. Of course, a trade ship, every available colonist will try to carry, but as I said, like, the workers will mostly try to carry out here too. And it's very far walk sometimes, and that could potentially be dangerous. But yeah. We did get a drill bot again now. So we have a few drill bots. Now we have 5. And we got this one. It's gonna play a little, not a cutscene, but a little still picture here, where we can enjoy whatever we built, I guess. There we go. Go away. And we did get a few metals here. I think it was 7. And yes, as I said, a drill bot. And yeah, that lost DNA now. So we are now officially done with all the techs. So we're only missing 2 more milestones, and then we're complete on this planet. Okay, so let us figure out what should be the next step. Next step is to learn to actually speed up things. Always takes me almost around 5 minutes before I figure that out. And secondly is we're gonna be sounding the alarm. This for yellow alert before the sandstorm comes. And we got a trade ship here, and you do have some carrier robots, so that would really help us out. And how are we for spares? We are more or less without spares. So if we were to buy those, and we don't really need that many construction robots. How many would a spare cost? What if I put those away? Can I just buy spares instead? And then I can actually throw in some more starch. I can actually throw in 1 more. I can't buy the last one, right? Nope. And let's just get cash for the remaining. So there. So that's going to give us 2 carrying robots, 6 coins, and 3 spares. Which we are in dire need of, because they're constantly saying we're out of spares. And that is just annoying. Okay, but we're sounding the alarm here, even though the sandstorm still gotten here? Oh, there we are. Okay, I was about to turn it off, but I knew it was coming. And then it will keep inside the colony here, and then it will be working on, for example, making the metal here. But of course, we haven't carried the metal in to the base, and they won't go out and collect it. So that's gonna end up with a lot of workers just idling, eating food, and doing nothing, which is not optimal. But it's okay. We can always make bioplastic, I guess. And why do you always run out of water? Is it just you? Yeah, it's just you. Is it because there's a water tower too far away to be connected to that one? It's like we need a water tower over here. We need it, and we're gonna get it. And it's gonna be right there. Voila. So hopefully that gives something. Of course, we could do on a connection in between here, which I actually think would be a smart idea. As this is just dead space anyway, and there's nothing built on the walls, so we wouldn't lose space in any way or form. So we're gonna have a connection there. So hopefully that would fix the water problem a little bit too, and oxygen will flow a little bit nicer, because as you can see it's on only 19% here, while this one is on 20. So yeah, they're getting consumed a lot of oxygen here, but that's because most of our people seems to actually be staying around here now. Because we do have a lot of people here too, of course, but those are more just for carrying right now. Why am I not speeding up the sandstorm? Good question. Okay, we're gonna go there, and we're gonna go no more alert, because it seems like the sandstorm is lifting here. Yes. One thing, a good thing with the sandstorm, of course, it does pull down the service or condition of the power producers, but it does produce a lot of power with the wind turbines at least. And they're carrying some metal over here, very nice. Even though I would like them to complete these ones first. But apparently that wasn't an option. We're getting the large power collector here at least. Oh, very large. And then let us see, they're carrying the stuff over here, so they're kind of mixing it a little bit. And then we're gonna need a ton of metal to complete everything we have planned out here. Do you have metal, my good? No, wait, we're still doing a trade there. But at least when we ever get done with this spot, then we don't need to worry too much about anything here, and we're gonna be focusing purely over here only. So maybe it would be a smart idea to only focus on colonists, to have workers, and not worry too much about trader and visitors anymore. So maybe we should just do that, because I notice it's taking a lot of space all the time, and the workers are constantly using time here when we actually need them elsewhere, like here, producing metal for us. So maybe now only taking in colonists, where we take in 50-50 could be a good idea. When I'm saying good, I could be, it's probably not, but let's not discuss that one. When it comes to guns, we are 6. Oxygen is missing water. That is not positive. So I'm gonna request some water construction over here. Because I want to build this one, and that is because we want the airlock. But it's really the metal it's all about here. Now it seems like there's getting a little bit ore in here, so we're actually making some metal, which is nice. Yes. I don't want any decaying ore here, because they didn't pick it up. That would be a shame. There's a lot of unhappy people, but it could be due to deaths and so on, and also our rating at the current moment, which is slowly growing, or at least I hope so. Maybe another pyramid would help them. We need pyramids. We need pyramids everywhere. Sorry about that, guys. I needed to do a little cut there because an emergency just came on, so I needed to stop in the middle of the recording. But we're back here now, and now I just need to remember exactly what I was talking about before I ended the recording here. But yeah, we are getting some metal here now, so that is actually very, very nice. So the storage room is most likely gonna be constructed now. As well as the airlock. So that is good. And the nice thing about the the drill bots is they're just gonna stay here forever mining until they break down. Actually, we have 6 miners now. That is nice. So we're gathering a lot of ore. I can see we have more ore than we have metal. And if we could have one worker on each, that would be awesome. Did we make a water tower? Yes, we did. So now I don't think I'm gonna get more of those complaints that we're missing water on O2, we're missing water over here. Now I don't think we're gonna have that issue, at least for now. So now more or less everything is gonna be focused only over here when it comes to the metal and so on. And that is awesome. And we got some more colonists too, as now we're going to be needing to race to get to 300. That is really a race. And that one is complete, and the storage here is complete, and the connections here are also complete. So we're going to see most likely a construction robot, there we go, coming here and constructing the first dome, where we are rebuilding the old colony, to say it like that. It's gonna be a narrow walkway here. Much more. Of course, we're having oxygen here, and we could potentially press out here and build something over here. And a meteorite hits our water extractor here. And now we're going out of certain things. We got an laser built actually, so we're actually safe in this area, as long as people has work at least. And we're fixing that one, so that is good. So now hopefully they won't hit another meteorite, even though this one should have been, no, it's actually outside, so that is why. And we're very low on oxygen here, but we made just an oxygen generator here, so that's not going to be a problem anymore. One more colonist, that is nice. And I can see we're getting a lot more metal now, so that is actually very nice to see. We can't make a connection in between there, but we could make... No, wait, we can't make there either, because there's no way for them to actually get inside here now. Okay, so we're just gonna leave it like that. This is a biodome, and this is a biodome, and in a way I would love this one to be connected. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disable that one and then let them build this one first, so we can actually have a little walkway here. I don't think we need one in there too, but having as many walkways as possible will always have our colonists trying to choose the fastest route. And another colonist too, so now we're at 110. Wish my subscriber count can grow that fast. Heh heh. Well, one day. Okay, and let us see, one more metal missing here and 8 more missing on this one. And they are hammering away, making metal for us. And we're getting another colonist ship. You better not be some sort of intruder. Oh, you're a worker. So now we're at 111. Yes. And I'm just curious. Yeah, we're on decent now, and our prestige is 414. And I've heard that getting to 1000 is actually very hard to get exactly 1000 in prestige. But I think we are gonna be doing that, aren't we? Yeah. Now I'm challenging myself to maybe the most impossible thing, and that's me achieving something big. All this salt. What? Let us see. They are focusing on everything at the same time. Can't they just focus on one thing at a time? Apparently not. Where did we make those labs? There's some labs over there, of course. And we have some intruders. We actually have 2 intruders. And do we have anybody at work? And yes, we do actually have people at work. But there's 3 intruders. Can I stop freaking out and actually going red alert? Intruder has been killed. Don't lose any guards, please. Okay, no guards were killed, at least yet. You guys are injured. Combat wounds, yes. What about you? Can I select you? Nope. Apparently we can select him. Okay, so they are gonna be healed up. We have a lot of medicine, so that's not gonna be an issue. And yeah, I was looking on this because I was looking for the lab we made. We made a lab over here. And how many domes did we make? Wasn't it 3 big ones? Yeah, there's one over here too, yeah, that's right. So maybe this one could have some medical plants. And then we could have some sort of storage over here too. Oops, that is not a storage room. This one is. I'm just gonna make a small one. Or could we fit a medium one? Can I actually fit a medium one? Can I go next step? No. So we're gonna put that over there. It's a long corridor there, but that's okay. And we're gonna build it like so. Doesn't look very symmetrical and square. Like this one has a little bit more square until I destroyed it over here, but yeah. That's not the point. It's about efficiency, even though long tunnels isn't very efficient. I should stop countering myself all the time. Okay, so now I at least have the airlock here, so they don't need to go all the way over here. And that's where I'm almost considering, like, why do we even have this then? But it's gonna stay there. It does put a little power, but it's okay. And we're gonna go and set an alarm to yellow. I'm not quite sure if robots... Okay, even robots doesn't want to be out in the sandstorm. And that's probably because they probably could get some damage too by being in the sandstorm. We did make a meteorite laser here. But did I make it here too? Yes, we did actually. And we lost a robot, a drilling robot. Sadly, but if we make them, they're totally worth it. Okay, let us see. Still not that much ore, so they're eventually gonna end up stopping building here again. Oh, but the sandstorm is over, so no alarm. 115 people. That is nice. The food still seems to be good. I'm gonna panic more if I go under 150. Then I'm gonna start panicking because then I know I'm not producing enough food. But again, we have this one. And in this area, we're only going to be making food and medical plants. We're not going to be touching anything that makes starch. Because, as you can see, we have 227 starch. And that's just from one biodome. So we're not going to be needing that. I am, of course, curious about these ones. But, like, what is the difference? A hybrid vegetable pad. Okay, what if I go on the tech? Let's see, if I go here and then I go techs. Allows you to plant GM tomatoes which grow faster. However, some say these are dangerous for your health. Dangerous for your health. Is that just something they have added, or is it actually dangerous for their health? Well, let's find out. So we're adding at least this entire one to be tomatoes and this one to be the GM onions. And then we just add a little random of the other stuff. Little bit of you, little bit of you, little bit of you again. And this one over here is only going to be medical. Whoops. Medical and medical. There we go. Okay, and we're at 122. Which is now more than my subscribers of the time I'm recording this video. Let us see, but I have these lovely people here to be my followers while I'm the their leader. Lovely leader. The canteen here, or canteen? Yes, is complete. I just need to make the connection here one time in the future. And they have now made a connection here. So that is what I'm gonna do then, is I'm gonna allow a connection here again. If they can fit here, I hope. Or else we have a problem. And this is the canteen then, and we're gonna be adding tables for everyone to sit in. And we're gonna add some over here, as well as some fountains for people to drink. One in each, and then of course the food vending machines and a little plant hidden behind them, because we don't like plants. And then we're gonna add a TV there, and everyone's happy, right? Let's say so. Okay, so that is gonna be built, and this biodome here too is soon gonna be done. I'm just worried about water now. Like, we're not producing that much water, and they are gonna be pulling a lot of water. And power-wise, I'm not paying attention to it at all, so fingers crossed, I guess. And now when it comes to workers, we have 48, as we're up in 125 people now. Our welfare is actually good. It's shrimping now for some reason. And prestige is 427. Very nice. Of course, I have a feeling there is a bigger risk of actually getting bigger intruders now. So after they have made the stuff required for the meteorite laser here, which is 2 of these, I'm gonna open the gunsmithing again, as we do not want to risk a massive invasion here and we don't have enough people to fight them off. Let us see. I'm actually gonna put this on high priority too, even though I do need them on the telescopes. That is the most important job. But I just want to get some of these crafted. And of course, spares are actually very important too, because without them, our power production is gonna fail. And that ain't good. Not at all. Okay, let us see here. When I was thinking of it, it was actually maybe a bad decision building the lab there. As we aren't actually making medical stuff here, we are only making starch. So I'm considering a little what we should actually change this into instead, but we're leaving it as that. An incoming transmission, no, we don't care. We're not friendly anymore. And we got another biodome here. And as you can see, there's a lot of maintenance needing work here now. So we're gonna be needing a lot more bio people. And we have 2 empty ones here. It's not pulling any water, and that is because we haven't put any water, or I mean the farms inside it yet. And we're gonna leave it empty for now until we actually need it. And we got another biomass person here. Biology something. Very nice. And I can see the food is rapidly growing. I wonder why. Okay, so the cafeteria, canteen, I like to call it cafeteria, is being crafted, and the large dome is soon being crafted, and the bar here just got complete. So I think we're gonna be adding a little bit of stuff here too. Some sitting tables as well as some standing tables. Like so. And then another vendor here, and free water for everyone with salt water, so they buy some drinks now. And then let's see, where could we fit a TV? We can fit a TV behind the vending machines because that makes sense, right? Apparently we can't fit a TV anywhere else, so behind the vending machine it is. Awesome. In a way we're gonna be fitting... Oh, we can't fit one there. Okay. 3 water fountains, I guess, is good enough. And then over here at the labs, this is where we're gonna be using a lot of these ones to make medicine. Of course, to make medicine, you do actually need bioplastic and those herbs. But you're just gonna be needing to carry them then, I guess. So we have a lot of them here, and we're gonna, I guess, keep this one over here too. So we're gonna be making a lot of medicine eventually. So that's not gonna be an issue, as we are expecting people to get hurt, for sure. And then we can also make some beds. Everything we can do while we're waiting for metal to appear. And we're 133 people now, so we are actually growing rapidly. Which is, of course, cool. As I feel like I have the baselines down now, so I know we're making metal, I know we're making plastic, I know we're making medicine. And I have no control over the oxygen. And here we have some intruders and want to sound the alarm right away. Let's see if the guards manage to take them down without us losing anyone. Intruder has been killed. Intruder has been killed. I only noticed 2. I don't think there's anyone more. So let's turn off the alarm here. And no alarm. Okay. So that is very nice that we're actually getting somewhere. Always cool. So we have 133 now. And I know it's going to be growing a lot more as we get our prestige up, and food, as we produce a lot of food, because food does actually give prestige to our items in itself, but I have a feeling we are probably maxed that out. But yeah, we're gonna get more and more people, so that is cool. But I think we have been recording then, guys, for around 30 minutes again. And that is where I normally wrap up these videos, as I like to keep them to around 30 minutes when it comes to Planetbase Let's Play videos. So yeah, as always, if you watched all the way to the end, you're awesome as always. You have no clue how much it means to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And until next time, guys, stay safe and bye.